All right, guys. So UFC 307 just concluded. Salt Lake. Main event, man. I mean, Khalil fought a beautiful fight. He did, but dude, Alex just beat the shit out of that dude. He didn't slow. He didn't tire. The leg kicks added up. The teep started being beautiful. Alex trusted his instincts and his head movement, which I said has gotten better, and he learned from his mistakes from opening too much against Israel Adesanya, and he eventually broke Khalil down. He fought a beautiful fight, and he got the finish. I mean, damn. We won money today, okay? The parlay I gave you guys, it hit. Tisha, Jose, Joaquin, that hit for 450. Okay, this was earlier in the day. I was like, I got a boost. So I went, hey, let's just place a little $200 boost. These are the ones that I say I don't really care if it hits or not, but it would be nice. And as you see, I thought Kayla would be able to find a submission. She didn't, or a grounded pound TKO. And I thought Jose would win outright, which he didn't. But it went to a split decision and was plus 3.5. And I think the judges got it right with Jose. Then I got a little overzealous, I hit the 450. As you can see, the top is 360 now. I hit the 450, and I was like, okay, let's put it on Juliana Pena plus 5.5, which I think the judges got that one right as well. I had Juliana winning the first, second, and third round. But the first was close, so I could see how people feel Raquel won it. And then I had this fight going under 2.5. I thought Alex would break him down a little earlier than what he did. I didn't think the fight would make it past the second. So I thought this was a pretty safe bet at minus 215. It didn't cash. So tonight we're walking away with 360. The title's still going to say 450. But we're walking away with 360. Not a very successful day for Blake as well. But let's get down to the fights. Alex Pereira, Khalil Roundtree. I mean, what a fight. I mean, it was a really good main event. More competitive than a lot of us thought it would be. We thought Khalil had a puncher's chance, of course, but we thought it would be a Hail Mary type of thing. Khalil was in the fight. Khalil probably might have taken 1 and 2, potentially. He fought a great fight. The 3-shot combinations were beautiful. The left hand, the straight left hand was beautiful. He just didn't check leg kicks. And you knew eventually, like it always does, it would catch up, right? And then towards the end of that third round, when Alex Pereira started going high collar clinch, knees to the body, knees up top, he's leaving Adriana right now. What's up, Grace? What's up, Grace? What's up, Grace? Yeah. I forgot where I was. But Khalil fought a beautiful fight. He did. There should be no shame in this loss. His most competitive fight at light heavyweight for sure. Give him Magomed Ankalaev. If he beats Magomed Ankalaev, let him do whatever he wants at that point. Let him go up. Maybe at that point Rakic beats Yuri and Rakic is in the conversation. I would like to see a Rakic. There's contenders at light heavyweight. He hasn't cleared it out yet. But damn, that's 3 title defenses in 170 something days. A record number of title defenses in a row, and the guy's building he's chasing gold status, so very beautiful fight from Alex Pereira. Co-main event, I was entertained. I got this one wrong. I thought Raquel would win. Got this one wrong. I think Rocky just started too late. She decided too late to let her hands go. In the round she let her hands go, she won those rounds unanimously, which is 4 and 5. In round 1 and 2, she opened the fight in her face, but she was too hesitant. She gave Juliana too much respect too early, and I couldn't understand it because Juliana, every time she got close, Juliana in round 2 and round 3 was able to secure a takedown. But I feel like she gave her too much respect because when she just went forward, put Juliana to her back, put her back on the fence, kept going. She even rocked Juliana a few times. So I think she just started too late. Good win for Juliana. Now the next fight is Juliana Pena versus Kayla Harrison. Amanda Nunes is not coming out of retirement to give you a trilogy fight, Juliana. Another win against you does nothing for her legacy. Stop it. Raquel, I think she'll be back. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets a rematch or she matches up against Norma Dumont for the next number 1 contender fight. That'd be a good fight. Jose Aldo versus Mario Batista. Jose. In the breakdown, I said Mario to win, he would have to implement the Marab pace and Marab game plan, right? And we knew Mario was relentless with the pressure. I just didn't think he would be able to keep it up for as long at elevation like Marab did, and he did. He did very well. He was able to smudge Jose against the fence, land when he needed to on the feet. I think Jose was dominating the feet whenever it was there. Very fast. Jose's still a really good fighter, but he was getting smudged against the fence, and that's what ultimately hurt him. And like Mario Batista said, Jose couldn't get off the fence. That's not his problem. It's not. Jose has to get off the fence, and from time to time he would frame and turn, but he gave up too much time and too many key situations against the fence, and I think he was getting tired, man. He faded. He did fade it. The striking numbers were close. I think whenever it was in the center, Jose was doing his thing, but Mario was able to outwork him, outpace him, and he got the win. I think the judges got it right. I had Jose plus 3.5, so they hit. All the bets that I gave you guys, they hit. They did. See, on this parlay, I got a little greedy. I should have went as per a KO with my gut, but, I was boneheaded. I didn't go with my gut, and it lost me $90. But all the bets that I had for this card on YouTube, my bets for UFC 307, they hit, including the parlay. So that's great. Moving on. Roman Dolidze versus Kevin Holland. This fight was majorly standing, and Roman didn't look that good on the feet. I'm gonna be honest. He just looked really slow. Not like Kevin was beating him up, but he looked really slow. But Roman eventually got the takedown, and as we know, Kevin Holland hurt himself. But that was going to be the path to Roman's victory, and I think that was going to win him the fight. So, Grace, you got to calm down, girl. You got to calm down. All right. Opening fight, Kayla Vera versus Kayla Harrison. Trash. Kayla was able to get it down, landing ground and pound, and things like that. In the first round, landing brutal ground and pound. Got it on in the third, landing some nice elbows. But as far as that, she didn't look that well on the feet. She looked like she gassed. It was at elevation. We know she has hard weight cuts. But I wasn't super impressed in this fight. I still think she runs through Juliana Pena. I don't know about run through. I don't know. I think she does run through Juliana Pena because I think she's much more technical on the feet, much more. Juliana's just hunchback, eyes closed. And as far as grappling, we know who has the edge over that. In strength, we know who has the edge over that. Like I said, though, I think Norma Dumont's going to be the champion in this weight class. I think Norma Dumont is the X factor in the division. I think she's going to be the hard person to beat in the division. Moving on to the main event of the prelims. I didn't break these fights down on the video, but I'll still do it. Joaquin Buckley versus Steven Wonder Boy Thompson. First fight, I had Buckley in this fight. First round, I was little. Okay, Steven landed the right hand, rocked Buckley a little bit. I'm like, oof. What's going on? But Buckley did show early in that fight he was able to get his hands locked, pick him up, dump him on his ball spot. So then I was like, okay, it's going to come down to can Buckley keep the cardio? Can Buckley still get in these positions to pick him up and land the ball spot? In the second round, it was a pretty close fight. Pretty close round. I gave it to Joaquin. I didn't see the scorecards. I'm interested to see the scorecards before the finish. But I had a Joaquin Buckley there. I had a Joaquin Buckley there, and the reason I had it Joaquin Buckley there because I think he was starting to get to him in the later half of the rounds. And I think if you watch it without commentary, you'll see as well. Commentary was deriding Steven Wonderboy Thompson really, really hard. Like Steven Wonderboy landed right hand, which were good right hands, but they'll be like, "Oh, right hand from Wonderboy. Oh, right hand lands. It's clean." Joaquin Buckley has to pick up the pace. He has to build. Come back from this lead. Wonderboy has a lead, and I'm like, bro, Joaquin Buckley's kind of getting to him. He's kind of pushing him against the fence. He's kind of landing these hooks. He's kind of getting in the clinch to get takedowns and trips, And then round 3 comes around. After I think Joaquin kind of stole the second round, or if not very close, he started to steal the momentum. He's landing his hooks. Joaquin Buckley goes in there. Same thing. He's lunging in. He's fast. He's coming in. His cardio held up. He had great cardio. He had much more energy left than Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Pushed him against the cage and let his hooks go, and right hand lands and collapses Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. He gets the finish. Great finish. Great finish to put him on the map. Sucks that it was on the prelims and it wasn't on the main card. And he calls out Kamaru Usman. That's a great call out. I don't know how interested Usman would be in it, but that's a great call out. And that's a fight I would like to see, but I would want to see that 5 rounds. But shout out to Joaquin Buckley. He got it done. I ain't gonna lie, for these 2 fights, did not catch him. I went to Domino's get some pizza. I was there for like an hour and a half. They were behind. Did not catch these 2. Cesar Almeida wins by decision. Terrible refereeing in this fight. Horrible refereeing in this fight. They were separating the clinch like it was a boxing match, like Joe Rogan kind of said. Horrible refereeing in this fight. A lot of fouls from Cesar Almeida. He's going to need to clean that up, but it was clear who was winning the fight. Beat him up on the feet. Ihor was gassed. Ihor, I mean, he wasn't necessarily dominated, but it was pretty clear who was winning the fight. Moving on, Ryan Spann, OSP. OSP, man, he had that performance where he just looks old as hell again. You know, he eats a 1-2, eats another 1-2. Then when the 1 comes from Ryan, he tries to catch it with the left, a slow ass left hook from here, opens up, eats another 2, does a 360, gets taken down, guillotine, and he taps. Quick as hell. So got that one wrong. Tisha Pennington versus Carla Esparza. Hey, I'm happy for parlay wise that Tisha got the win, but Carla was robbed. I think Carla was robbed. It's a fight that I have to rewatch. But I think Carla might have been robbed here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I can't really remember. I'll have to rewatch it. But I remember in the moment, I'm like, Carla may have gotten robbed here. It was close, but Carla might have got it robbed here. I think I had 1 for Carla, 2 for Tisha, 3 for Carla. Yeah, that's how I had it. And a lot of these strikes were leg kicks, so I didn't realize it was that many leg kicks. So maybe that's what secured the round for. But that last takedown with the last-minute ground and pound and still the momentum, I don't know. 3's close. I had 2 Tisha. I had 1 Carla. Then Court McGee, Tim Means. I'm still trying to set up the stream, go live. I look up. Tim Means to secure the takedown, took the back, and neck cranked. No, I mean, Court McGee then took Tim down, secured the back, and neck cranked him already. I'm like, damn. I'm trying to get the thumbnail and shit together to start the stream, and that happened. So, successful night of betting, successful night of fighting. A card that provided some entertainment. You know, a lot of finishes. Alex Pereira, I mean, he beat the shit out of that dude, man. But beautiful fight by Khalil. Like I said, as you see my dominoes right here at the top left. We walk away with this. And we finna go here. We finna make some things shake. Yeah, ain't got home, but you gotta get up out of here. Yay.